Hey everyone, today I'd like to show you this exercise about Monte Carlo simulation. And this exercise is to estimate the probability of the project's cost exceeding $10,000 for the threshold of the project's cost. Then I get a scenario that we have cost estimates with uncertainty. Each cost component has a mean and standard deviation. Let's say our cost component has, of course, the labor materials overhead, which we have in the header, and the task is I'm gonna simulate the 1000 project scenario using the norm.inv function together with the run for the probability, and I have also included the mean and a standard deviation. And I got data table for repeating scenarios, and I'm gonna calculate percentage of total cost greater than 10,000, which is the threshold of the project cost. Then the outcome, we'll learn how to build simple risk models without add-ins. So therefore, Monte Carlo simulation is a technique that uses random sampling to estimate the probability of different outcomes when there's uncertainty in the inputs. It is commonly used in project cost estimation for project managers doing cost estimates or costing in terms of labor, materials, and overhead, and also for financial modeling, risk analysis, inventory, and operations planning. And the actual cost of each item varies around the mean with some randomness and normally distributed. So now I'm going to use the formula, the norm.inv and random plus the mean and the standard deviation for the labor, materials, and overhead. And then I'm going to get the total of the labor, materials, overhead, and also analyze in terms of probability. But first, I'm going to create the sequence number from 1 to 1000 in order for me to be able to get the labor, materials, overhead sample, the repeating scenarios to 1000. So I'm gonna use the sequence function for this, then open parentheses, then I'm gonna type the 1000 numbers, then close, then enter. Simple as that. So now I'm gonna check the bottom numbers. So I get 1000. This is corresponding to 1002 for the row in the spreadsheet. So I'm gonna go back to the top, and then I'm gonna start working on the formula. So I'm gonna start with equal sign, then I'm gonna say norm dot inv or inverse. So what is norm inv? It is the inverse of the cumulative distribution function or CDF of the distribution. So I'm gonna say I'm also gonna include the rand function, and for this is for the probability, open and close parentheses. Then I'm gonna include $4,000 for the mean cost and the $500 for the standard deviation for the labor, and then I'm gonna close it and enter. So I get the sample already in first row for the labor, and basically these are the same in terms of the labor, materials, and overhead. So in order for me to be quicker, I'm just gonna copy this across to materials and overhead, but I'm gonna change the mean and the standard deviation for the materials. So For the mean cost, I'm gonna change this to 3500, and for the standard deviation, I'm gonna use the 300, then enter. Okay, that's for the labor materials. And for the overhead, I'm still gonna change this from 4000 to 2000, and from 500 to 400, and then enter. Okay, I got all the cost components, labor, materials, and overhead for the first row. Then I'm gonna copy it to all the rows all the way to 1000 row or sequence. Then I'm gonna click this fill handle here to copy it down. Just double click, then I got it. So I'm gonna go down to the bottom. So there you have it. You got it aligned with the 1000 sequence. Then going back to the top. Then I'm gonna, okay, we get a little issue here. If I'm gonna type something here, then enter, the numbers are changing here because of the formula run, or because of the function, the run function. That is a random numbers. So I'm gonna type again, and I'm gonna enter. See, keep on changing. So we don't have a definitive sampling for the scenarios. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fix this number. Okay, I'm gonna copy or select this range. I'm gonna copy them, and I'm gonna paste values this. Okay, values. Then okay, I got the formula removed already, and I got the fixed number for this. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sum this up, the first column, or rather the first row, and common functions, the sum. Then I'm gonna get this range, and I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna enter, and then click the fill handle again, and then I'm gonna go down. Okay, we get all the numbers down here across the 1000. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the top. Okay, so okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna analyze the results, or estimate the probability that total cost exceeds $10,000, which is the threshold of the project cost. So there are two ways to get the analysis of the probability. The first one is I'm going to use the count if. I'm going to say count if here, then open parenthesis. Then I'm going to get this range E3 colon. Then I'm going to change this to 1000. Remember the rows, it goes down to 1002. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna comma, and then alright, I'm gonna get the criteria. So in order to get the criteria, you gotta use the quotation mark, and then I'm gonna get the criteria greater than 10,000. Okay, that's 10,000, and then again the quotation mark, then close it. Then I'm gonna divide that to 1000 to get the average percentage. So right now I got 23.8 percent of the probability that it exceeds 10,000. Okay, greater than 10,000. So remember that that's 23.8 okay percentage. There's another way of doing it, the analysis, and before I was using the count if. Now I'm gonna use the if function, and then all I have to do is just make a logical test. Is the total number greater than 10,000? Alright, so if this is true, then I'll just say 1, meaning it is greater than 10,000. If this is false, then I'm gonna say 0, meaning the total number is less than 10,000. So I'm gonna enter it. So the first one is 8,796. Therefore, it is lower. And I got two ones here. Uh, because this is 11,000, this is 10,300. Therefore, it is greater than 10,000. So I'm gonna copy it all the way down to the 1,002 row. I'm gonna take it down. So there are zeros, there are ones here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the average for this. Okay. I'm gonna go down. Then I'm gonna use the sum here. Sum. The first way is very fast, and this is a long way, but okay, still it still goes to the same result. So I'm gonna use the sum. Then remember, it's the row starts with F. It starts with F3. Okay. Then I'm gonna get this all the way to F1002 to get the total entered. So right now we got 23.8%, just like the first one that we got, right? So 23.8%, that would be divided by 1000, that would be 23.8%. Okay, so we got it. So that's how you analyze. We got 23% of the samples in the distribution are having numbers for the total greater than $10,000. So that's how you analyze, and that's this is the basis of the project managers to think about it and put in place an action an action plan on make some decision making. So that's it for today's presentation. I hope you like it. So thank you for watching and see you next time.